everybody. We've returned as promised. My next guest appears each week on the CBS series The King of Queens. Please welcome the very funny Patton Oswalt. Very nice to have you here.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. What are you doing these days, man? I can do the groovy lingo too, man.
Yeah, that's real jazz hepcat stuff. He said, man. What does that mean? I have been sitting on my ass watching reality shows. It's really sad how I'm watching so much reality shows that I'm running out of reality. Like, I don't even think I have any reality anymore.
Right, they've co-opted all reality in the universe.
They really have. There's nothing going on in my life, but I can tell you exactly what's happening on American Idol and Joe Millionaire, all these shows. I'm just obsessed.
Do you like the show Joe Millionaire? That's kind of an interesting concept.
I like it because the reason I like it is because it's not a great show, but it's so cool how normally when they do shows like Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire and Who Wants to Be a Princess, everyone goes, God, what a bunch of money-grubbing whores these women are. It's just, they're so shallow. And now on Joe Millionaire, they're going, they're exploiting these money-grubbing whores. It's awful what Fox Network, they're making these whores look like sluts. And we have to stop it. What's next? It's like,
yeah.
What's next, Fox Network? Making sluts look like skanks?
Yeah. That's not a good thing.
No, it's really not.
What about, there's this whole new crop. There's this whole new crop where they take these reality shows and they work sort of celebrities into them, or former celebrities, or
these, like,
surreal life, and there's like Celebrity Mole where...
Yeah, they have all these like D-list celebrities in there kind of battling it out.
I'm trying out for one of those.
I'm trying to get to Z level, you kidding?
Okay.
Yeah, I really like those because, you know, like on Surreal Life, they have like Hammer and Vince Neil and Corey Feldman, and like, but those shows are good to a certain extent because they elect to be on the show. But I think there are certain celebrities that you should be, once you get to a certain point, you should be forced to do a reality show. Like, they should just take over your life and go, sorry, Nick Nolte, we're just going to start filming you, man, because we're probably missing really good stuff. You know, we're just going to...
So whether you want to or not, they
should just have a reality show. Like Michael Jackson.
Right.
Oh, my God. Why isn't he being filmed 24 hours a day? 24 hours a day. He is like, the guy... Michael Jackson, remember when Thriller came out? You're like, oh, it's so good. And if someone walked up to you and said, hey, in like 20 years, that guy's going to be a baby dangler. And you're like, what? He is a baby dangler now.
Baby dangler?
He invented a whole new crime. Like, most guys, most people that are like kind of molesty, they're like, oh, anyone can molest a kid.
Who's kind of molesty? How you doing? I'm a little molesty today.
I gotta take some echinacea. I'm feeling all molesty all of a sudden, man.
So this is a new thing he did.
He's like dangling babies now. Like, what's so great is he's a young man. He's in his early 40s. So there's decades of this stuff ahead of us. He's just getting started.
He's just starting to crank out the good stuff.
He really is. I almost wish I could get into one of those, like, sleep chamber things and, like, wake up in 40 years and just put his name into a Google search and see what comes up. Like, werewolf raper? When did that happen? Wait a minute. He raped her? Oh, yeah, man. Where were you? Yeah, keep scrolling down. Like, oh, he married a pterodactyl? What? Yeah. Super Bowl 50. Were you asleep or something? Oh, it was amazing. And keep going. When did he get 5 anuses? Oh, yeah, he sewed in 4 other anuses, and then President O'Brien said, that's it, no more than 5 anuses.
That had a happy...
Yes, the President O'Brien.
That had a happy ending.
What camera am I on? I'll kiss ass, I don't care.
You do what you got to do to get the job done.
To get it through, yes.
Now, what else are you watching these days? I want to know about your viewing habits.
I'm like a shut-in. Do you realize that? All my bits, all the thing I'm talking about is like watching TV.
That's true. Every time you come on the show, there's never one anecdote where you're out in the world having coffee or talking to a girl or something.
Skin. It's all about this other program was on. I had just put tinfoil on my windows, and I was wearing my Tuesday bathrobe, which is different than my Monday bathrobe because it's blue. And then hang on,
drink up there, buddy. Refuel that coming mind.
Sweet grain. There's another show that I'm obsessed with now on the VH1 Classics channel called We Are the 80s.
Yes, I watch We Are the 80s. Yeah.
80s video?
Yeah.
Oh, so awesome because videos now are just all well made. They're good. But back in the 80s, there was still a chance of a band just making a crappy video, like a big band that some director would go, "You're going to be at a Renaissance fair, and a midget's going to lip sync your song," and then Men Without Hats would go, "Okay, yeah,
Right.
a midget, sure."
Yeah.
So, like one thing they used to have where the video would literally spell out the lyrics of the song. Like if a guy sang "You're Breaking My Heart," they would show a girl with a hammer, like breaking a heart, you know? Or they also had, and this is big in the metal videos, they had the bands that would rock so hard they could change the physical properties of things. Like the band that would, they would blow holes in walls or take a crappy car and rock it and turn it into a Lamborghini.
Right.
Swibbly boos! Yeah!
Patton, where have you been? That's the power of rock.
It is the power. Thanks, Night Ranger. I hated that Pinto. They need to do that more. Like, new bands now, like System of a Down, should do a video where they're just rocking objects and making them like, "That cheese sandwich isn't grilled, squibbity-doo!" And then all of a sudden it's like, "Hey!
Just grill a sandwich?
That's melted cheese. Thanks, man." But, you know, here's what happened, though.
That would have taken a toaster oven 2 seconds.
Yeah, the new System of a Down grill. That'd be cool. We rock your food, man. But they jumped the shark with that, in that there was a video for Damn Yankees. Remember the group Damn Yankees?
Sure.
The super group?
Yes.
With the guy from Night Ranger and the guy from Styx.
And Nugent.
And Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
And so in the video, the police have cornered them, because they're dangerous, man. We gotta arrest these guys. So the police are all like shooting guns at this house, just filling the house with lead. But then Ted Nugent walks out and just starts rocking away and deflects all the bullets.
Yeah.
Because he's that good. Like they're literally shooting it. He's like ping, ping. And I was like watching this going, where were the dumbass, jackass copycats watching that one?
The kids who were
going,
like,
"Hey, man, you start shooting at me, and I'll just do some tasty licks, man. Ready? Okay. Squibbity, pip, 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 dead." Where was that? Ugh.
What happened? We thought rock would protect him, but it didn't
lost
happen.
So many Jiffy Lube employees right there, man.
Oh, you're a bad man, Patton Oswalt.
Very bad. Evil.
We don't have much time, but I want to talk about, I know you travel all the time for your comedy, your art.
Oh, I'll be
and
in Pittsburgh this week.
That's right.
I forgot to tell you, man. I'm sorry.
That wasn't on the plug at the end.
We were so drunk last night.
Who's we?
I'll be at the funny moment.
What's your favorite city? What city do you really like to go to?
Las Vegas.
You love Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Not even for. I mean, I like performing there, but just I love going to crappy casinos. You know, like the bad off the strip ones. And there was one that I went to. It's not even there anymore. It's called the Continental. And the Continental was the greatest because everything in there looked like it just got rubbed with ham, and it was just like such. It was just
That's a bad casino.
Just failure coming off in waves.
Right.
There was a Soldier of Fortune magazine convention in town. Mercenaries, Soldiers of Fortune, and all these guys are sitting there, and they're all morbidly obese. Like they all weigh like 400 or 500 pounds. And I'm looking at these guys going, these are guys that you hire to go kill people.
Like in other countries.
Like send them out of the country. Like, my boss is going to be in Venice, so I'll be in the country. I'll have an alibi. You fly over there and kill him. And the guy just kind of going, "Oh, boy, Venice. Yeah, city of stairways. I got to tell you, that's just going to rip my knees apart. I just got my knees replaced, but I don't think... You know what? I got a Hot Pocket coming out of the oven. Let me call you right back. Got a nice, sweet Hot Pocket full of melted cheese. System of a Down just rocked over us.
Nice. I like how you brought it all back to System of a Down.
Yes.
The King of Queens airs Monday nights at 8 on CBS, and you're going to be in Pittsburgh where?
At the Funny Bone in Pittsburgh. So which camera do you keep switching on me?
It's always, a Funny Bone is always to that one right there.
Hi, I'll be at the Funny Bone. Come on out.
Patton Oswalt, everybody. We'll be right back. Kenny Chesney, that was really funny. Thank you.
Summer internship in the music business. $0 a year. Artist rep in 2010. Mucho dinero. CEO of record label in 2020. Money out the yin yang. The internship that got you in the door. Priceless. Apply for an internship working on a Jurassic 5 album. Go to MasterCard.com.
Why do Hershey's Kisses love to perform? Because the crowd just eats them up. Little Hershey's Kisses, big chocolate taste.
The message is clear. Don't pay twice as much for the same internet. Juno gives you all the internet for half the price. Call 877 only $9.95 or get it at Juno.com. Additional phone charges may apply.
My Aunt Marie never had to open a cookbook in her life, but she did ask Olive Garden what goes into their new chicken Castellina. It's wonderful ingredients like sun-dried tomatoes sauteed with chicken in a creamy wine and smoked cheese sauce for just $8.95. Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Today's dentists. They are the captains of cavity prevention, the heroes of healthy smiles. They're armed to the teeth with more high-tech tools than ever before. And right beside them is the one brand of toothbrush that's as innovative as they are. The one brand that's leading the way to a future of dental dreams come true. Now, is it any wonder, when asked what brand of toothbrush they use themselves, more dentists open up wide and say, Oral-B. Brush like a dentist.
Last call tonight. SNL's Horatio Sands.
Look at my foot. It's almost as big as me. Look at it.
Yeah. Person after Conan on NBC.
Don't get any ideas, ladies.